Hello, y'all. Welcome back to Arc Mythos' school community. My name is Daniel, and we're continuing this series on the top 100 frequently asked questions that corporations and small businesses have about AI. And this is probably one of the most prevalent ones, at least in our line of work. And it is, what is the best way for small businesses to start using AI? Now we've all seen, big corporations like IBM, Facebook, or Meta, um, X, all these big places going, oh yeah, we're going to be AI efficient in X amount of years. And yeah, all that sounds well and good. They got millions of dollars in profit. But most businesses that run the United States are the small businesses, the mom and pop shops, the smaller LLCs, the sole entrepreneurships, these sole proprietors who were, trying to help America be better. Now, there's a saying here that is quite appropriate. Most businesses fail with AI because they try to automate everything at once. Y'all, working with AI is kind of like the courtship you had with your spouse. First, you were friends, then you were dating, then you got engaged, now you're married, but there's still work to be done. AI is the exact same way. Start simple. Identify repetitive tasks that waste time every day. It's a high impact, low risk system. It's that golden quadrant that business managers talk about. So, what are some of the pretty basic ones? Well, answering repetitive emails. You shouldn't have to answer every email sent your way. That's why you have teams, or at least some of the emails don't even have to do anything with you. Scheduling appointments. If someone wants to reach out on your website or via text or company email, an AI assistant can help schedule those appointments. So when you're waking up and looking at your calendar, you're like, hey, I'm getting pretty full. Money's coming in. Following up with leads. I used to work in finance, and I will tell you right now, you live and die by the seconds it takes to get a lead on the phone. Now imagine an AI assistant or workflow whenever a new lead comes in that automatically sends a welcome email, automatically sends a text message. In some states, but not all, AI can make phone calls. Now imagine you not having to do that. Your AI people can do it for you. Entering data in the CRMs. Y'all, there's nothing worse than data entry in my opinion. Maybe because I'm old. But a client gives their information, AI can automatically update it. Not just in the initial entry, but as your client's needs change, AI can adapt with them. And of course, responding to customer questions, the little widget or chat bot you see on your website. People can talk to that, so you don't have to be fielding every question. Imagine having a team of customer service people, customer relations people, and admin in an AI agent. It's beautiful. Now, choose one workflow. That's the thing. You map out what workflow you would like AI to do, from the start of the process to the close of the loop. What is the process? Pick one repetitive task, automate it completely, measure the results. If it takes you 30 minutes to get someone on the phone, but it takes an AI agent 5 minutes to get them to actually schedule an appointment, you've just saved yourself 25 minutes. but it has to be measured in results. What's the return on investment? Then once that workflow is completed and it's stable, then you move on to the next one. Don't do 10 at once, do one at a time. Always demand measurable outcomes. We're in business for a reason. Does it save time? Does it increase revenue? Does it improve customer experience? And those are pretty standard metrics for any technology being brought into an industry. Does it help you save time? Measure hours recovered per week, redirect them to strategic work? Does it increase revenue? Can you track conversion rates, lead volume, or deal velocity before and after something? Does it improve customer service? Does the client feel like they're getting the attention they want in exchange for the money spent? Instead of having a 24-hour customer service line where they're in some foreign country, your AI bot can help them. And in some instances, it's a voice bot. Now, AI is not some magic. Okay? It's not. Think of it as a digital employee. They don't need lunch. They don't need insurance. They don't need to go to the bathroom. They don't need vacation. They work 24 hours a week, 7 days a week, so you don't have to. AI can handle the repetitive operations tasks, data entry routing, lead follow-up sequences, customer frequently asked questions, and appointment scheduling. All the things that kill productivity but are necessary for your team to focus on. Now, with those covered, your team can focus on sales and closing deals, building client relationships because they're not bogged down by other stuff, strategic decisions, what's changing in the industry, planning for the future, not just 6-8 months down the road, 6-8 years down the road, competitive problem solving, and growth. We're not in this business to be stagnant. We want growth. And y'all, businesses are winning with AI. And they're not even the biggest companies. They're the companies who are being strategic with AI. If you only need one workflow, just use one. If you need a bunch of workflows, start with one. Y'all, the potential of scaling with AI is astronomical because once it's trained, it can run until the cows come home. Imagine if you were to save 8 to 10 hours a week. Imagine that. It's literally working 4 days a week. What could you do with just a free day and you still get paid and your clients are still taken care of? See your kid's baseball game? Take your wife out to dinner and not be hounded by the phone? Go to church. Take a nap. Or just enjoy quiet contemplation. This is what automation can do. But you have to start with one workflow. And that's what's changing small businesses. So y'all, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Making these have been quite illuminating for me because the more I learn, the more I can help people. So if you're ready to have a really great conversation about automation and workflows, message either Brandon or myself, and we'll schedule a one-on-one meeting with you. My name is Daniel. I'm working with Arc Mythos, and I'll see y'all in the next one.